Hello my people, yes, so it's your girl Anita Hogan, and this is my video diary about living in the diaspora, my journey so far in the diaspora. So now I can smell Christmas around the corner. And in my country, when Christmas is around the corner, it is something else. That feeling, I must say I miss it a lot. That feeling that you meet everybody on the street and you're like, oh, Merry Christmas in advance, Merry Christmas. The markets are busy, everybody is shopping and preparing for that single day. It is, and it really does. Nobody really cares, whether you're a Christian or Muslim, or it's just that celebratory mood that is attached to that period, and it is indeed a wonderful period to look forward to in the year. So I'm going to say Merry Christmas to all of you out there, and to further give this video a Christmassy feeling, I'm going to put on my bling bling necklace. You know what I'm saying? Merry Christmas to you. Yeah, my voice, I need voice training. Anyway, I wish you all the best family period that you've ever had so far, because it's all about family. I mean, the reason for the season is basically the family togetherness that comes attached with it. So I wish you all the best during this Christmas period. Yes, so now to the business of the day, which is about talking about my journey in the diaspora and my experiences, sharing with people out there, people who want to take that bold step of moving to the diaspora, or people who are living in the diaspora, and one way or the other they really do not have an avenue to share their frustrations, or it doesn't have to be frustration. Sometimes you just share your experience, and sometimes it's just fun, just real pure fun that you have somebody to share those things with. Well, now, for the past few videos, we've been talking about integration. I have talked about various forms of integration, and now, the last video I talked about cultural integration, and I started out by talking about my first culture shock. Oh my God, a lot of comments came. Some comments were like, why would you be shocked about such things, you primitive girl? And some people were like, yes, I can understand your shock, because they could also recognize where I was coming from. But the truth of the matter is, yeah, we're all entitled to our comments, we are all entitled to our feelings towards certain things, and that is what makes the world go round. Some people don't like certain things, and some people, yeah, you know what I'm saying. Anyway, I got some letters about people's various culture shock. I am not going to go into that yet, but I will very soon. I will. And now we're still talking about culture shock. This video, I am going to be talking about the society. The physical society. When I'm talking about society, I'm talking about the environment and how it eventually builds up our various cultural habits. For instance, in Nigeria, we have a very, very big festival known as the Yam Festival. This is one huge event that has eventually also, built up some cultural habits in that part of Nigeria. So many proverbs are related to that festival, and this can only be in that part of can only happen in Nigeria, because Nigeria, the soil of Nigeria, produces one of the best yams in the world. You know what I'm saying? I mean, there's no way that they can do yam festival in Russia. No, it's not possible. But then, I don't know if you get the point that our environment also has a way of, building our cultural habits. So I can understand when people move into the diaspora, it becomes a big challenge to to mellow down on certain habits, cultural habits that we have built over the years. And this brings me to, our feeding habits. It's also part of our cultural existence, you know. I mean, I remember the first time I met my husband, and the guy came back from a trip in the Netherlands, and he brought some combi box. In my mind, I was like, yeah, did this guy do shopping for me? And I checked inside, and I saw some, you know, Dutch meals, not meals, like snacks, like cook Dutch snacks, basic snacks that I know that there's nowhere in Nigeria that it would be found. Dutch coffee, certain things, so many Dutch things inside the box, yeah. So I was like, why go through all that stress to bring a big box that contains meals? Well, now I understand it, because I'm now living in the Netherlands, and I always look forward to eating my Nigerian meals. You know, my taste palate has developed to the love of such meals, and eventually also it becomes part of our cultural habits. My question to you now is, which meals, you know, which Nigerian meals or African meals can you let go of, and which can you not let go of? So many, I won't lie, I had to let go of so many. I had to let go of so many meals because they were so expensive. They are so very expensive here. Imagine one small handful of gusi, they will tell you €5. And by the time you calculate it, housewife like me, no work. I'm going to not, So I had cut down a couple of meals, and I had also decided to learn how to eat, you know, some Dutch meals, you know, and I mean, what the hell? I checked it. This thing eventually ends up in the loo anyway, so why give myself, you know, crazy headache for nicks? You know what I'm saying? And one of the major things I learned how to eat, it's not like it's become a habit for me, but it's one of the things I had to close my eyes, learn how to eat, for me to also, you know, integrate myself into the new feeding habits in the Netherlands. And that is this thing. It is called harem. That is a special delicacy in the Netherlands. That's it. Herring is fish. It is raw, and it is one thing that the Dutch people, if you want to really go Dutchy in your plate, in your meals and everything, or you want to start enjoying Dutch meals, try eating this thing, raw fish, and see if you really, you know, can integrate into the new Dutch meal style. I'm going to eat it right now and see, and show you, say, I don't try and integrate small. This is how they eat it. It smells, because it's fish. It has that fishy smell. Now, that is one of the major hurdles I had to jump to be able to integrate myself food-wise, you know, in the Netherlands. What a local meal did you have to embrace to feel a bit at home wherever you are?